Welcome to News, where we give you all the news you could ever use. We are here today giving a rundown of the 2019 presidential election between Democratic candidate Jacqueline Dominic.
First of all, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to stand up here today in front of you. When my grandparents immigrated to the United States from Cuba with their 3 children, they dreamed of a better life, not only for themselves, but for their children and future generations. I am grateful for the decision to come to America, because if they didn't, I wouldn't be here in front of you today.
Independent Aiden Shannon.
And let's talk some policy. I'm running this campaign on 4 main issues. First, and most importantly, there's the protection of the environment, the preservation of our natural resources. For far too long, we've neglected the natural world, and now we're beginning to see the consequences of that. If we don't make radical and immediate changes in the way politics and the economy works, our children will be living in a world substantially worse than the one that we grew up in.
And Republican Chase Wilson.
5 topics. I want to protect our Second Amendment rights. I want to fight against immigration, war against terror. That's a big thing. Healthcare and taxes. For healthcare, I want to get a universal healthcare system for everybody. So it shouldn't have to be ridiculous amounts for pills for older people, like what Jacqueline was saying. I want to lower the taxes for the poor and raise for the rich, make it all equal for everybody.
This has been a close run, with candidates racing to differentiate their platforms and sway the voters before the election day. So join us after this break as we take a look into this thrilling race.
Welcome back. The candidates kicked off their campaigns on January 23rd with a general overview of their specific platforms and those issues they wish to focus on in the campaign. Jacqueline Dominic provided an optimistic approach to the American future and promised to improve social equality, focus on humanitarianism over militarism, use aggressive measures to protect the environment, and build off of positive values that the United States already has.
Candidate Aiden Shannon had more of a morbid outlook on the future of our country, but believes that it is better to plan for the worst and hope for the best. He's very focused on the United States foreign policy and believed in pulling off the world stage a bit and reassessing our role in global politics. He also wishes to cut back on military funding, spending more on creating new jobs and improving our education system, as class division was another issue that Aiden Shannon was pushing in his campaign. Like candidate Dominic, Shannon was also quite concerned with preserving the environment.
Candidate Chase Wilson, recovering from a head injury, was unprepared for the questions fired from the media, but did state the main issues his campaign would focus on were protecting Second Amendment rights while improving safety regulations, illegal immigration, universal health care, and the war against terror. More after the break. Are these candidates just clones of each other?
Do your arms not work? Then buy a ksh. They're great for everything, such as picking up a mess on a countertop.
Welcome back to Campaign Critique. Are these candidates just clones of each other?
President, so we can work to build a better tomorrow for everyone. Thank you.
All of these policies are connected, and together they can all lead to a better tomorrow. All they need is your support. Thank you.
For healthcare, I want to get a universal healthcare system for everybody.
That needs to be changed. I plan on providing quality universal healthcare to all citizens.
As I said, I'm not a scientific expert. I'm sure that someone on my staff was, but I think also
I'm also not an
Join us after this break.
Use it to turn on your sink. Use it to annoy your friends. Honk honk.
This week, are birds real? There are few reported sightings during the recent government shutdown. One candidate says he thinks so, but his response was ominous. But that's none of my business. This has been News, where we gave you all the news you could ever use.